before us now is Shannon M Gallagher for Judge of the Court of Common Pleas, General Division.
Good morning. My name is Shannon Gallagher, and I'm running for judge here in Cuyahoga County. I'm running in the Common Pleas Court for an open seat. The current judge is retiring and not seeking re-election, and I'm here before you today to ask for your support and your endorsement. I have over 14 years of experience with criminal and civil law. I've been a probation officer, a civil staff attorney, I've handled civil litigation, I've been a labor relations advisor, and currently I'm an appellate lawyer with the 8th District Court of Appeals. I think what's most important for you to know about me is I am certified as an appellate practitioner in the state of Ohio by the Ohio State Bar Association. I'm only one of 27 in the entire state of Ohio. I think it's incredibly important for you to know this because the Ohio State Bar Association is a neutral and objective third party. And by them deeming me qualified as a certified appellate practitioner, it means that I have the requisite knowledge and training to serve. I've known that I've wanted to be a judge for a long time. It's been a calling of mine, and I've worked very hard to make sure that I am the most qualified and well-rounded candidate for this position. On a personal note, I spend a great deal of my time in the sober living community. In fact, I'm on the board of 2 treatment facilities here in the city of Cleveland, one of which is just right up the road on Harvard, the Absolute House. It's an absolute joy to see someone make that transformation from living on the streets as an addict to becoming a sober, well-respected, and tax-paying member of our society. If I'm elected, I'd like to expand and work with our current drug court program. I think, given the epidemic of heroin in this county, there's a need, and I believe I have the experience to fill that need. I believe in redemption for all. It's a motto of mine. I'm proud that I live my life that way, and I'd be proud to serve as a judge in that way. So thank you for your time, and I welcome any questions.
Good morning.
Good morning.
When the issue of drug and drug addiction comes about the issue of violence, this question is directed in that direction. What do you perceive as being the major issues involved in the debate regarding gun control?
Well, gun control is a very hot topic right now, and gun violence is one of the major components of violence here in this county, and I think I cannot talk to policy as to what we can do because judges are forbidden from talking about policy, but I can say that as a judge you have to abide by the law, and that's why we have these enhanced specifications. They're called firearm specifications. They're sentencing enhancements, which allows a judge to go above and beyond what the criminal code allows for with regards to sentencing. And what happens when you are sentenced under an enhancement is that you serve that prison sentence prior to and consecutive to the underlying charge. And I think that's a tool to help keep gun offenders off of our streets. The purposes of sentencing is to deter future criminal behavior and to protect the public, and I think that use of these criminal sentencing enhancements is a tool that judges can use. Because I think gun violence is absolutely terrible. Just how many different festivals and parades have we been in this summer, at least I have, that just a few blocks away there's been an incident of violence, and it's always involving a gun, and that scares me. So I'd be happy as a judge to work to reduce that violence.
What do you believe are the causes of the high rates of minority incarceration?
Well, that's a tough question, and I don't know. I don't know that I can give you an answer to that. I know that the judges have to work very hard to reduce disparity in sentencing. I know that our prisons are vastly overpopulated by African American men, and that doesn't necessarily reflect the rate of crime. Especially with drug addiction, at least this rate, it's a black-white, male-female issue, and it's across the board. So I think as judges, you have to be vigorous in making sure that you're treating people equally and treating people fairly, and making sure that the crime, that you're punishing for the crime, and not for the person or the color of their skin or their male or female. I think that you have to be very, very cognizant of what you're doing. Being a judge is an awesome responsibility, and you hold incredible power in your hands. And that's something that you can't take lightly. And it's not something I would take lightly by any stretch of the imagination. And so I know that before I pass sentence on somebody, I'm going to make certain that I look into each and every aspect of his or her past, where she grew up, where he grew up, what are their issues, what can I do to help? And like other people who have said this before, I also believe that prison is the last resort, especially with what I do with drug and alcohol addiction. It's a joy to see someone who's given the opportunity at a sober life make that transformation. I'm proud to see that happen. It's the most wonderful joy I've gotten outside of being a wife and a mother, is to see someone get their life back and to really take control and make that step into living a sober life. And I'd like to continue to help with that process. Thank you. I just want to say thank you very much for this opportunity. It's an honor to be here. It's an honor to ask for your endorsement, and I am very proud to have you review my qualifications for judge. I would be most honored to carry this endorsement. So thank you, and I ask for your support.